And welcome back to Sports the NEMO Way, the Cleveland Browns episode. So today we will be talking about the Cleveland Browns 7-on-7 team. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Is there enough good Browns to make 14 players? I don't know. We'll find out. Sorry, Jimmy. In today's housekeeping, I will let you know that unfortunately Wade is not here again tonight. Get back soon, Wade. We miss you, buddy. But the rest of us are here, so let's get started. Drew, who is your Browns quarterback?
Ooh, Browns quarterback. I went back and forth on a couple guys, but I did end up going with old Bernie Kosar.
As did I.
So did I.
I did not.
Oh, Jimmy's gonna get you.
The wrath of Jimmy.
Well, he could still get us if Ray persuades me. If Ray has someone else that I was thinking about, maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Ray's gonna go with Baker. That's what's gonna happen.
That may or may not have been the person I was thinking about. Just because I don't know. Yeah, I went with Bernie. I don't know. He's just
The thing about Bernie is Bernie was tremendously accurate.
yeah.
7-on-7, that's going to be a big asset.
That is true.
He can move enough to stay out of trouble, but we're not really doing the rush run anyway.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I went with Bernie.
No, yeah, there really wasn't too much to pick from. I mean, I thought Bernie was better than Brian Saib, but
I mean, this was my thoughts. If I put Bernie on the team, I don't have to feel the wrath of Jimmy.
Yeah.
And the Browns are like the second worst quarterback team in the NFL history, but ahead of the Bears.
yeah,
So like I don't feel like no matter who anywhere I go, I'm not getting a great quarterback. So it's not like I like picked Kosar over like Peyton Manning or something. So like
Right.
over Peyton.
So yeah, I think Kosar is fine.
All right, Ray.
I did go with Baker
Old Baker.
Okay.
because I don't give a fuck about Jimmy's opinion.
Wow.
I do like me some Baker Mayfield.
I thought Baker was the most mobile. I thought he did probably a lot of damage within the short time he was there. He had a lot of injuries, but he was a pretty decent quarterback when he was there.
He was.
Yeah.
He really was.
He was, and I will say this: if Baker played in Cleveland like he's doing in Tampa Bay, I would have picked Baker 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Baker didn't Baker seems to have put it together maybe after his time with McVay. Seemed to have put it together more. But
Something's clicking.
yeah,
Because even with these third, fourth string guys that we've never heard of, he's putting up buku numbers.
he is.
Mhm.
He's playing really well right now. But I don't think Baker's a bad, and he is a pretty mobile. I mean, he's not Lamar Jackson, but he's a pretty mobile guy.
He can run.
Yeah.
So
And he's got an arm. I know everybody in the Browns land love Bernie. Woo woo Bernie. Let's go Bernie. But, Bernie was rush first, It was all rush first back in the day. He might have had a nice little arm, but, Baker's got a lot of skills, He might not have showed it at all times in Cleveland, but he had the tool set. I just wish he had the coaching staff that would have unlocked it.
what was the coach's name there at the end with Baker? Kitchens?
Yeah. So was it like Freddie Kitchens or
Freddie
something?
Kitchens. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's everybody's quarterbacks. So Uncle Doug, who is your next Browns offensive
All
player?
right. Well, my next Brown offensive player, I went to an old school, Paul Warfield.
No, I also have Paul Warfield.
I do too.
I do not.
Oh. Yeah, Paul played about 8 years for Cleveland before he went on to Miami. Won a Super Bowl in Miami, couple. 8 Pro Bowls, a couple All Pros, and an NFL championship. That would have been in Cleveland. He had about 271 receptions, 5,000 yards. And the thing about Paul Warfield was his yards per reception while he was in Cleveland, 19.2.
Mm-hmm.
And for his career, he averaged 20.1. Usually when Paul caught the ball, it was a big play.
He also led the league in touchdowns twice.
Yeah. So, I mean, he was a pretty impressive receiver.
Yep. I don't really know that I have anything more to add on Paul Warfield, but he did seem to be one of the top receivers in Browns history. So, all right, Ray, who do you got, buddy?
My next pick here in the Shit Browns draft, I went with Nick Chubb, strong running back, good hands, strong runner. I got 2 running backs I picked, so I mean I picked 2 running backs. One you pretty big legend, but Nick Chubb I thought I'd pick as the first one. Real strong running back, I guess. Yeah.
I don't have Chubb.
No, I didn't either.
I do not either.
Well, we are on polar opposites of the planet tonight,
I have a
guys.
lot to talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about old Chubby.
All right, let me put him up there.
I like.
I do like Chubb. I mean,
Oh, I
Chubb's,
do too.
Chubb's a beast.
It's just
I'm kind of.
when I watched him at Georgia, he wasn't the back on the field when there was a passing down. Sonny Michel came out to catch passes.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb did not.
I'm really intrigued in how the rest of this is about to go.
Oh, my receivers are very, very, very interesting for the rest of this.
Yeah, Nick Chubb's averaging 36 receptions this season, so like 2 a game.
Yeah.
So not terrible, but I mean, not awesome for a pass catcher.
No, just.
You have anything else to add about old Nick Chubb before we go move on?
No, I'm just filling some slots here.
I'll be honest with you guys. I also have a running back. It's not Nick Chubb, but I put Jim Brown on there because he's one of the greatest players of all time, and the Browns don't have a lot of players. So I was like, I'm putting Jim Brown on here.
Yeah.
I have Jim Brown.
Yeah, I put
Yeah,
old Jim
that's my
Brown
other
on
guy.
there.
All right,
Oh, you have Jim
so-
Brown. Or
That's my other running back.
Oh, okay. So we're unanimous.
Brown at 4.
Well, like I said, we're talking about one of the greatest players of all time in Jim Brown. He's also big, 6'2", 230.
Oh, wait. No, I don't have Jim Brown. Never mind.
What in the hell?
He was my 8th. Never mind. No, you'll see.
Drew
why.
loses.
There you go.
Yeah, I was figuring it out in my head. I forgot. I left him out in my final. Yeah.
All right.
He has 2,500 receiving yards for his career, and he only played like 9 seasons? Yeah, 9 seasons. So, not
Jimmy gonna be hunting you down.
yeah.
That's fine. I got other people that can catch the ball better than Jim Brown.
I don't know. Jim Brown was an athlete, man.
How about athlete? I got some athletes over here.
You ain't got no athletes over here. You're gonna be talking about a bunch of white guys from the 40s in a minute. You got no
That's
athletes.
different. That's on the defense side of the ball. I'm gonna score points every time. I got some divas.
All right, we'll see.
boy.
We'll see. But I just thought with this franchise, you can't leave a guy like Jim Brown off because it's not like they have great receivers to throw the ball to. So
Yeah.
Shoot, I got some.
it's not like I had to leave off, I don't even know, Jerry Rice to put Jim Brown on. So anyway, that's my next pick. So Drew, who you got, buddy?
I'm gonna give you my tight end. Give me my boy Ozzy.
I have him as
yeah.
well.
Ozzy.
I have
Go ahead and
I
get him
also
off the
too.
board.
So Ozzie Newsome is a unanimous,
Hold on.
and Ozzie Newsome is the Browns' all-time leader in yards.
Hold on, Drew.
Receiving.
Double check real fast. Make sure Ozzie Newsome.
I got it. No, yeah.
Yeah, you got something for us there, Drew?
Oh, and old Ozzy. I mean, like Alex said, he's their all-time leading receiver. For the Browns franchise, he's one of the better tight ends on some of these teams. I mean,
Yeah, he's a very quality tight
I'd say he's a
end.
good tight end. I mean, I think we talked a little bit in the Browns Hall of Fame episode. He kind of set the standard for pass catching tight ends.
He
I
made
thought.
he made their Mount Rushmore for us, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. No, yeah, I really like Ozzy. Isn't he the general manager now of the Ravens?
He,
Or doesn't he do something in the Ravens?
I believe,
franchise?
he retired from general manager. I think he's just like an advisor now.
Advisor now. I knew he did something with them for. I thought he was still in the franchise, but no, yeah, I thought he was definitely one of the ones. He's one of the ones I thought of right away for this. For like the Browns way, I was like, Ozzy.
I agree. All right. Well, Uncle Doug, you got another player for us here?
I do. And I also have a second running back, but it's not Nick Chubb.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
I have Eric Metcalf.
Oh,
No, I do not have Metcalf.
Yeah.
I did look at Metcalf though.
I do
Yeah.
not.
He's
Don't
he was
either.
pretty he's the perfect 7-on-7 guy. I mean, shifty, quick. In his 6 years at Cleveland, he had 297 receptions. So we're talking almost 50 a season, which is not bad. 2,700 yards, an average of 9.2, 15 TD receptions. I just remember watching him. Of course, I remember watching his dad too. So
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a guy that had 5,500 receiving yards for his career
yeah,
and averaged 10 yards of reception out of the backfield. It's pretty legit.
so
Yeah.
anyway, I always liked watching him play. Thought it'd be worth a shot.
Oh god. We already got 7 guys.
And only one unanimous.
And we only have one receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Warfield.
Oh, don't worry. I'm bringing them in.
Oh, I've got a couple receivers
I
over
got
here.
I
some
do
too.
too.
receivers. Like I said, I got some divas.
I have 3 players left, and they're all receivers.
I have, I think, 4 players left. They're all receivers.
Ray, who's your next
Ray.
player, bud?
All right. I think I'm down to receivers, so I'll go with the oldest one, Webster Slaughter.
I also have Webster Slaughter.
I do not.
I do not.
Well,
All right. Times 2. All right.
I mean, we're talking about an 80s guy, not a 40s guy, so, you're all right.
Yeah.
So what you guys tell us there, Ray?
Actually, nothing because I don't have the stats on me at the moment.
I can help a little bit here. He played for 6 years for Cleveland, 86 through 91, 84 games, 305 receptions, 4,800 yards, average of 15.8 yards per catch, 27 TDs.
27 TDs in 6 years. That ain't too bad.
So,
Yeah. Roster filler for a franchise of crap.
All right. Well, anybody else have anything to add on him before we move on?
Uh-uh.
All right. I gotta go out and say because I talked about him last week, but Josh Gordon is making my Browns.
Josh Gordon. Okay.
I have Josh Gordon as well.
Yeah, because he was the best receiver in football for like 2 years, and the Browns have nobody like that.
He just couldn't,
He couldn't stop getting high. Problem. He just couldn't stop getting high, even though they kept suspending him. He was like, you know what? I like weed more than I like NFL money.
Yeah.
yeah, which is,
Insane.
yeah.
Fly like an eagle.
I mean, in reality, you're just banking on Gordon being in his prime because he had I don't know, some scrub throwing the ball. What was it,
Yeah.
Anderson, their quarterback at that time?
Anderson?
Probably for a short period of time.
Yeah, he
Probably John Doe.
was
or
only
something.
there
Probably Manziel for a little bit.
Oh yeah, man.
5 years.
And then this season, his best season, he had Jason Campbell, Brandon Whedon, Brian Hoyer, and Spencer Lanning all throwing passes.
Good old Brian Hoyer, that's my guy.
Oh yeah.
He's probably still in the league.
Brian Hoyer, I think he played for the Patriots last year. I don't know if he's anywhere this year, but Brandon Whedon was a high pick.
Yeah.
He sucked, but he was a high pick. But anyway, in that season, Josh Gordon had 87 catches for 1,646 yards and 9 touchdowns. He led the league in yards and yards a game and was just a freak athlete out there on the field. at 6'3", 225 pounds. So I thought, hey, it's the Browns. I can't leave this guy off.
True.
If this was another franchise, he probably wouldn't have made my list. Not trying to be rude, but
It's not rude if you're spitting facts.
so, Drew, you got anything to add?
No. Josh Gordon's just
All
yeah.
right, well, you're up now, Drew. So who you got?
Another Browns receiver. Give me my boy Jarvis Landry.
I also
Yeah.
have Jarvis Landry.
There we go.
I like old Jarvis. 4 years in Cleveland, he had 3,500 yards, 15 touchdowns, 12 yards per catch. He had a couple pretty good years there, and he was a Pro Bowler twice. I mean,
He was a very, very good possession receiver for years there.
he was.
I mean, yeah, you're talking about a guy that has a couple 100 catch seasons, few 1,000-yard seasons. You know, just very solid, very very good hands, reliable possession receiver, which I think all of these teams need. Like, you need a guy that is going to move the chains and make sure that, you know, you can move the ball when you need to. All right, Uncle Doug. Who do you got? I only have one player left, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep, this is my last one
I
too.
have two.
I have Josh Cribbs.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yes. Wrong.
Not on my list.
Not on my list.
Oh man.
Well,
This is ridiculous.
Your list is wrong.
Yeah.
This freaking list is ridiculous.
I mean, you're talking about the greatest return man of all time, Drew. What are you talking about?
Alex, we've been over this. You said it on air. He's just not. He's just not. We know who is.
But I think in 7-on-7, he could be very, very dangerous.
Good.
No, like super open field. You imagine, like, all right, like 3 times today, I'm throwing a screen to Josh Cribbs
Yeah.
with Jim Brown and Ozzie Newsome blocking out front.
We gotta get. Oh, yeah, I guess we can just line Jim Brown up out there. Like, we gotta get him out there first. But yeah, 7-on-7 is just fun. You do some weird things.
So yes, Josh Cribbs
Oh my god.
to the house. All right, well, Ray, who you got, buddy?
I know we went there that long, but I said, fuck it. I had to fill a roster spot. Mari Cooper.
Me too. I'm with you, Ray.
No
Give me-
way.
Yeah, Amari Cooper.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, sir.
I can't say anything. I put Josh Gordon on my list.
Yeah, Amari Cooper balled out while he was there. Well, they get like a 6th-round pick. Nice. With the
Yeah, 6th rounder.
Nice with
And
the-
they traded him for, I think, a 6th or 7th rounder.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
we've got like 12 guys up there.
he's got
This
3
is
years in
insane.
Cleveland.
Only one of them's unanimous.
I still have a guy left.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
Oh, my
We gotta
God.
talk about my boy Amari real quick. 2,600 yards and 16 touchdowns, 15 yards a catch in Cleveland. That's what I'm talking about. And a Pro Bowler. That's my guy. And it was only 2 full seasons because this year got cut after 6 games. So I don't know.
He was traded to the Bills. He didn't get cut.
I mean, the season was cut short in Cleveland. All right, we ready for my last guy?
Sure.
Give me my boy Odell Beckham.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh
Get
yeah,
outta here.
give my guy Odell.
He wasn't there that long, was he?
3 years.
Was it 3 years?
Yeah.
Wasn't he
This guy-
injured like half of that time?
Yeah, he got injured through half of it. His first season, he had 1,000 yards, and then he got hurt the next one, and then then he got the next year was split in half with the Rams and the Browns. But that looks
So he really only played less than 2 seasons worth of games.
It's the Browns, Alex.
It's true. It is the Browns. You are correct on that.
Give me my guy Odell.
All right, so what we got? Like 13 or 14
This
guys?
is the biggest list of mediocrity I've ever seen in my life.
Ray's gonna have to scroll for us to see them.
This
One,
is
two,
this has got to be
three,
the most guys we've
4,
ever had. For
Yeah.
a list.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow.
13 guys,
Oh,
and one of them is in. One.
Yeah.
one.
It was Ozzie Newsome, right?
Yeah,
Right.
I'll pull him over.
Tight
Yeah.
ends, man.
So Ozzie Newsome is in. We got to decide on a quarterback.
Yeah.
Let me look at Baker's stats.
Oh, Baker.
'Cause,
Jimmy is like fuming right now.
if Ray was gonna say Baker, there's a chance I might go there.
Well, we got to make a deal here somewhere. We got to get something.
'Cause Baker's my guy.
In Cleveland, he played 4 years. He threw for 14,000 yards on 61% and 92 touchdowns with 56 picks. Yep. Don't everybody talk at once.
Well, I'm just looking up Bernie's numbers.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at Bernie.
He played in Cleveland for 9 years. Completion percentage 58.8, 21,000 yards,
I don't know.
1,853 completions, 116 TDs, 81 interceptions.
How many TDs you say?
116 with Cleveland.
What Baker have?
Like 96,
92.
92.
Okay.
Hey Ray, you know what they say down south? Boomer sooner, baby. Give me Baker. Switch me over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give me it. Give me Baker. I can just see him running around, flicking the ball around to these guys. Yep. Hype me up. Give me Baker. I can't.
This went sideways on us.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we'll move around. So what we got to do to get you on the our list left. What do we got to do to get you on the Jim Brown train there, Ray?
That's me.
I'm on the Jim Brown train.
Oh, is it you? It's Drew that doesn't have Jim Brown.
I don't know.
I mean, what's your hang up?
He caught the ball a little bit. I mean,
But was that because he wasn't capable or because teams didn't do that?
I don't know.
Do you have a running back at all?
Nope. We're spreading the ball out. We're going four over there, one over there. With my boy Ozzy on an island. Whoever I want on an island.
Let's see. What can I do here?
Okay, fine. I'll come off Odell and I'll go to
Okay.
Jim Brown.
That's reasonable.
So Jim Brown is in.
Jim's in.
We got 2 guys in.
I
We got
got
Ozzie and
Okay.
Jim.
And Odell's done.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't have problems tonight.
Well, Warfield's got 3. Who's the holdout on Warfield?
Ray.
Ray. I think we have a lot of those.
Let's
Ray's the holdout.
see. Warfield. Who would I want to get rid for Warfield?
It's a good question.
Chubb.
Who has Metcalf?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get rid of Chubb. That's my only single.
Okay.
Then I'll go, what, Warfield you wanted me to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Roger, Dodger.
So now we got 3 guys in.
Hey, now we got someone at each position. Look at us go.
I still don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Well, I will
Ideal.
come off. Let me see the list there.
Hold on here.
And so you guys all have Landry, right? I'm the holdout on Jarvis Landry.
I
Yeah.
believe so.
All right, I'll come off Metcalf and go to Landry.
Okay.
Look at us.
Look at us. There we go. There we go.
Progression.
So now we're out of ones. There's no ones left.
Yeah. We got 4 guys in, though.
Now
We do. So
now
we
the
need
fun begins.
3 more, one of which needs to be a quarterback.
Quarterback and then 2 more.
Baker.
Well, everybody that's left on the list is a receiver. There's no running backs left.
Yeah. So it's Slaughter, Gordon, Cribbs, and Cooper.
Baker.
So who has Slaughter?
You and me.
I don't.
Oh, no,
I
it's
do.
Ray and I.
I
You
do.
and Ray, and then Drew and I have Gordon,
Yeah.
and then Uncle Doug and I have Cribbs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Brian and I have Cooper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're all over the board.
Well, I'm willing to come off Cribbs and go to Cooper, but I really think Gordon should be in.
Okay.
Can we make a deal?
So you're coming off Cribbs, which is also me, right? And you're
Yeah.
going to Cooper.
Yeah.
Cooper.
Amari's that guy, duh.
Let's see. I don't have Josh Gordon either, do I?
No.
I guess me and Drew.
All right. Well, if Alex is coming off Cribbs, I'll come off Cribbs and I'll go to Josh Gordon.
Okay, so Cribbs is out,
Yeah.
and Cooper and Gordon now each have 3.
Right.
So now we have. Oh, wait. How many spots are we still missing?
2 quarterback and the other
Yeah.
receiver. So it's down to Cooper and Slaughter, and then Bernie and Baker.
Okay.
And Gordon. Don't forget
And
Gordon.
Gordon.
Oh, Gordon, yeah. Shoot.
Okay.
So we still have
Gordon
two-
3,
so-
Cooper 3, Slaughter
We still have
2.
2 receiver spots, and
A quarterback.
yeah.
Looks like there's only one way to go. And it's not Slaughter.
Are you saying you're coming off Slaughter?
I mean, yeah, possibly.
Hmm.
I mean, I have to go to Gordon.
Does you already have Cooper?
Yeah. And Doug's there up there with me, but he don't have.
He doesn't have Cooper.
He doesn't have Cooper either. Yeah. So it'd be a nice split.
All right. We'll do it.
All right, sweet.
Cooper and Gordon.
Cooper and Gordon are in. So now all we have to do is figure out our quarterback, which is split 2-2. Drew and Ray have Baker Mayfield, and Uncle Doug and I have Bernie Kosar. So Drew, I guess here's my question:
Yeah.
what, football wise, not just like Baker's cool or pissing Jimmy off is fun. What football wise made you switch from Kosar to Baker?
I don't know. I think Baker's pretty accurate too, and I think I was thinking in my head like get him on the move a little bit, like rolling out to one side. I mean, you only have like 3 to 4 seconds to throw the ball anyway before the play gets blown dead. So, I mean, you can do some plays like that to move on the run a little bit, just do something different. I don't know. I think their numbers and stuff are pretty similar, and I don't know. I think Baker's might be a little bit better than Bernie Kosar.
I think he's got the
I
better
think he's a
tool
little
set.
bit higher level caliber of a player. I think he's proven that throughout his college and NFL career.
Oh, I don't care about college.
Bernie was pretty good in college. He went to the U.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why they were winning games at the end.
But he did take Cleveland to the playoffs, did he not?
So did Baker.
Mm,
And he won.
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Bernie did too, I think. But then they choked it away against the Broncos 1 year.
Baker.
Yeah, he Bernie won. Looks like 3 playoff games with the Browns. We have a lot of dead air recently, guys.
Yeah.
Baker.
We gotta figure out some way.
I mean, I guess why do you guys feel like Bernie's better than Baker?
Text Wade. You think he'll answer us?
I can text him.
We could text Jimmy, but I don't know if Jimmy will answer us.
I would
Well, we
say-
know what Jimmy's going to say, so that wouldn't be fair.
He'll say Kozar.
I think Jimmy would be insulted that we're comparing Baker Mayfield to Kozar.
It's just blasphemy. You don't say that in the Church of the Browns.
Well, while we're waiting to see if Wade answers this, shall we start talking about defense? Because we're down to just the quarterbacks.
That's true. We can do that. We can do that. So, while Drew's texting Uncle Doug, you got a defensive player for us?
I do. Hanford Dixon.
Yes.
I have him as well.
I do too.
Make that a quattro.
Oh, look at us.
We always rally.
And it's a cornerback, by the way.
Yep.
Uncle Doug, you got anything to tell us?
Well, my phone went haywire here.
He played 9 years, all with Cleveland. He has 26 interceptions. He's All-Pro 3 times and a Pro Bowler 3 times. The same 3 years, actually. He was a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro his last year in the league. I wonder if he had a big injury or something.
I don't remember what happened to him.
Then we're also talking about a guy that played long enough ago they didn't keep track of tackles.
Old tackles. We love
I mean, it's the
crazy.
80s, not exactly like the 50s, but
We love tackles.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have our little segments in each sports that we love. Tackles, and then
War.
making more all pros and then Pro Bowls in football is always one of my other favorites.
He never returned an he had 26 picks, but never returned one for a touchdown.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
well, he was unanimous, so I'll take it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So Ray, you got another defensive player for us?
I do. Frank Minifield.
I have him as well.
I have him as well.
I do as well.
All right.
Another cornerback.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see
Who-
this fella's
By the way,
stats
they
here.
played together.
Yeah.
I actually read somewhere where they said it was one of the greatest cornerback duos of all time.
At least it was 80s, 90s. It wasn't like it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Browns have a decent defense. I mean, this is one of their probably the most winning eras in like modern football.
Yeah, I think they made a couple of AFC Championship games during this time. They had an MVP quarterback. It was Sipe at one during this time.
And
Like
Bernie was there for the last couple
Bernie
of
was
years.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clay Matthews is there.
Yeah. Bernie was there, Drew.
Bernie.
I can name people right now on their defense. I
I
mean,
know.
Bernie.
Ray's going crazy back there.
Minifield.
The Bernie
Minifield had
Baker.
20 interceptions.
He did indeed. He also played 9 years all in Cleveland.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was an All Pro 3 times, a Pro Bowler 4 times. And he also did not return an interception for a touchdown.
Jeez.
He also doesn't have any tackles.
Best duo of all time, and we don't have a pick six. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, but we got some corners on the field.
Yeah. We're working on it.
Drew, what do you got, buddy?
Give me Denzel Ward.
I also have Denzel Ward.
I do not.
I mean, he's very concussion prone, but we're not playing tackle, so we're better there. It's much better. I like old Denzel Ward. I think he's been a pretty solid corner for them the whole time he's been with them.
Indeed, he's a very good corner. He's very good in coverage, I should say. He's not very great in coming up and hitting, but
No, but coverage-wise, I think he's been one of the best in the league. I mean, he's only a 3-time Pro Bowler, but I think he's been a pretty good corner for them. So I put him on the list.
he has 2 pick sixes, by the way.
He hasn't won like 99 yards or something
Yes,
crazy.
one of them is 99 yards, yeah. Indeed. He has 15 picks in 7 years, so He doesn't have any this year though.
I think he just got another concussion.
He did, yeah. He's like Tua, man.
Yeah, they just
By the way, did you see Tua try and make that tackle this week after he threw an interception?
Yeah,
He got kicked in the head.
Yeah, that was.
I'm like,
No, I
what?
missed
Like,
that.
this dude, man.
Yeah, that was.
Wade has answered. Boomer Sooner, baby. Baker Mayfield.
Baker! All right, Baker.
Jimmy?
it is.
Right there.
Don't,
Alex.
don't be yelling at Alex.
Yeah, I
tonight.
don't want no text, Jimmy. I don't want
Yeah,
no text,
That's right.
man.
Talk to Wade
Right
and
there.
Ray and Drew.
B-A-K-E-R. Baker.
He did indeed.
Baker.
Oh man.
All right. Well, we have to. We
Baker.
said we'd go with what Wade said. So.
And Jimmy, I just want to apologize. I came off a little strong earlier. I do care about your opinion, but sometimes it's not right.
Ray.
You know Ray's coming to Steak and Shake, bro.
I know.
You mean Jimmy's coming to Steak and
Oh,
Shake?
yeah.
Ray's already at Steak and Shake.
It's going to be like Michael Myers walking the street.
Oh my gosh.
Coming.
Never mind.
Coming for you, Ray.
All right. Well, I haven't gone yet, so I'm gonna go a different direction. I have a linebacker on my team, and it's Clay Matthews.
I do as well.
I do as well.
See, I had him on the initial list and I crossed him out, so I do not this time.
That was because your list was wrong, Ray.
My list has been wrong apparently for a long time here. But that's okay. I adapt and overcome, and then I compromise.
All right. Well, Clay Matthews, longtime linebacker for the Browns. He played 19 years, 16 with the Browns, which is a long time for a linebacker. He's got an All-Pro, 4 Pro Bowls. By the way, he started playing in the 70s, and every year of his career he has tackles.
Okay.
He has almost 1,600 tackles for his
So
career.
dumb.
Yeah. He also has 82 sacks.
I think Wade really talked about it. He's a very versatile linebacker. He's one of the ones that could do it all.
16 interceptions for his career.
I would say he's very well rounded. That's why I felt like it was fine to put him out there in coverage. Also, the Browns are just weak in general. And
You think of Browns defense? You think of Clay Matthews?
yeah,
That's true.
I mean, this is that defense again. He's the
He was
linebackers.
part of that.
They had a good team. Huh?
Jimmy's going to hate this episode. I swear. There's been so many knocks.
I mean, he's a guy, like, if they were facing their offense, he's a guy you could put on Ozzie Newsome and help with that,
Yeah.
or put him on
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
out of the backfield.
Yeah, he could easily cover both of those guys. Like,
Especially, I think, feel like Jim Brown, like, you may put a safety on Newsome to get a little bit more athleticism, but
he could definitely cover Jim Brown. I think just fine.
yeah. So yeah. So Uncle Doug, I think we're back to you. You got another player for us?
I do. Joe Hayden.
Oh, I also have Joe Hayden.
I do as well. Yeah.
Ray.
No.
I kind of forgot about Joe Hayden, and then I was doing some research. And I found yep.
He was a shutdown corner.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, just shut
He
down.
was. Old Joe.
Yep. Played 7 years in Cleveland. 19 interceptions. Let's see. You run him back.
Yeah, he has 2 returns for a touchdown.
So, like you said, for a while there, he was just shut down.
Shut down. He was.
He was the guy that teams quit throwing at for a while.
Right,
So
yeah.
his interception numbers could probably be better, but guys wouldn't throw at him after a while. So yeah. And, he's got over 500 tackles for his career out of the corner spot. He has 3 sacks as well, if you want to know.
Sweet.
All right, well, Ray, who do you got?
All right. Just going right down my list in the third spot. Daylon McCutcheon.
Yeah, I don't have that guy.
I do not.
No, sorry.
I don't know who that is.
That one
I don't either. But let's see. He played 103 games, 7 years in Cleveland. He was drafted in '99.
How you spell this, man?
Daylon,
Yeah.
Daylon.
Okay, I found him.
Let's
And he
see.
played like in the heyday of my life, and I don't know who the hell this guy is.
12 interceptions. Looks like he pulled in 2 TDs. 7 forced fumbles, or forced something, whatever that is. Yeah, forced fumbles.
Yeah.
7 sacks. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to take your word for it, bro.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he played from '99 to '05 in Cleveland. I got nothing for you.
Yeah, honestly, I don't.
Looked at a couple lists. He was on a couple of them. Said, why not? Just the Browns.
Why not?
All right. Well, Drew, who you got, buddy?
I got Clarence Scott.
I also have Clarence Scott.
I also have Clarence Scott.
Wow. This is going to be easy for me because I don't have him.
I went with Clarence Scott. It's kind of another newer DB. I think we kind of talked off air. Some of their best ones are these old white guys from the 40s, and I was like, I can't have that. We all like Drew likes his old guys, but that was just pushing it too far.
Yeah, I mean, if this was a basketball team, we would definitely not put Bob Pettit on it.
we
So-
got to relax. He'd be coming out first out of the tunnel.
Oh, my God.
I'd be yelling his name. Like, oh, Bob. That's
you would
my guy.
You would be saying, "Oh, Bob." Yeah.
Anyway, he's a member of the Browns Ring of Honor. He's third all time in history in interceptions. He's got 39 interceptions, 11 fumble recoveries. He was just one of their good corners from all the way through the 70s. And a couple a little bit there in the late 80s, but yeah. Oh, Clarence.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well, Uncle Doug.
Yep. Eric Turner.
Oh, I don't have him.
I do not.
He played for Cleveland from 91 through 95, 5 years. 17 interceptions, 2 back for touchdowns, had 500 tackles. Just another solid DB.
So I skipped myself, so I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I have none other than a Thom Darden.
That's what I have.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
No, I can't remember off the top
I
of my
do
head.
as well.
Who do you have?
Oh, his name is Thom,
Thom.
Thom Darden.
and he.
Oh, it's sure it's Thom or is it?
I'm sure it's Tom, and he spelled it like a moron. But I'm not.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm not
his-
saying that.
Because his real name
Oh.
is Thomas Vincent Darden.
Oh,
Yes.
I've got him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Hey, he's
He's
on
unanimous.
it. He's unanimous.
But I do believe he's the franchise's all-time leader in interceptions.
He is with
Yeah.
45.
I must have had a bad writing spell because it looked like Thomas Dandon.
Oh, God.
I'm like, who's
He
this
also
guy?
led the league in interceptions one year. He's got a couple All-Pros and a Pro Bowl. So yeah, and he was a safety, by the way, not a corner. So
Okay.
so yeah, that's all 7 of mine, by the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's all mine.
Yep, that's it for me.
Oh my God.
How many you got left,
I
Ray?
got 3 left.
Oh, jeez. Ray.
All right, Ray, what you got, man?
Rattle them off. Rapid
All right.
fire.
In the 4th pick of the
no.
Cleveland Brown draft, I have Terrell Ray Williams Ward Jr., also known as T.J. Ward. He played for Cleveland for 4 years, from 2010 to 2013. Let's see what other stats I can come up with here. 5 interceptions, 1 interception for TD, 5 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, 3.5 sacks, 248 solo tackles.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So let me go back to the next one.
I believe he also won a Super Bowl with Denver.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, see
the
that?
Browns are on the clock again. Ray, you're up.
All right.
Kevin Costner's in the war room waiting to take out your
Ugh.
picks. You better not be a pancake eating.
And on my 5th pick in the Cleveland Browns shit draft,
Oh, no.
Brodney Poole.
What?
This is Deadpool's cousin or what?
Hold on.
He played in from 05 to 11.
I was alive for this.
I don't remember him.
I can't say I watch Browns games every.
He played. Yeah, nobody watched Browns games.
Another safety, by the way.
100 games played.
That's
7 years, like he just mentioned. 7 years total. 5 years in Cleveland. 11 interceptions.
Yeah, I'm watching the Jets and the Browns every week.
One
The guy
interception.
on the Jets team they were throwing the ball against because Darrell Revis wasn't getting thrown on.
1 interception for TD. 2 forced fumbles. 5 fumble recoveries. 4 sacks. And 228 solo tackles.
I thought you were about to say stolen bases the way it sounded. I'm like, what?
You're making this episode fun, Ray.
Next.
So who's your last player?
The
All
fine
right.
Mr. Irrelevant. Here we go.
And with my last pick, because Thomas Darden was 6th on the Browns shit draft,
Ray, the tech guy, selects.
the tech guy selects Warren Lane. Oh, Warren Lar.
This is a 40s
This
guy.
is one of the 40s guy. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Okay, I did see
yeah,
old
I'm
Warren.
sorry.
I did see Warren.
See, I'm missing my goddamn fountain pen, and it's fucking up my handwriting.
He does have 44 picks. I mean,
Yeah,
Oh.
it's. Yeah, I just haven't heard a bunch of stories. He's not like one of those old white guys story kind of guys.
Let's
He's
see.
not a Bob Pettit or a Paul Krause.
He didn't even play in the NFL the first year. That was the AAFC or AFC. Let's see. Let me go through here. Yeah, 40 picks in the NFL, 4 in his beginner league, 5 interceptions for touchdown, 4 fumble recoveries. Yeah, that's it for him. So yeah, good old fossils. LAHR.
I mean, I'm looking at him here in his pictures, and I'm not trying to be rude, but it doesn't scream athlete.
I can see from here. That's just, yeah.
Oh, 1 Pro Bowl, 3 NFL championships, and 1 AAFC championship.
What does that even mean? Like, what's that even worth?
Well, to the novice person like me, I have no effing idea.
Although he does have 5 pick sixes. So, I mean,
Oh, God.
he could run a little bit, I suppose.
Yeah. Maybe we can just put him in the flat. We can run cover 2, and he just sit in the flat.
Yeah, you just run inside of
He also has
Just
he also has some rushing attempts and a rushing TD.
Oh no,
He also has 1 reception for 20 yards.
20 yards he
See?
gets.
Yeah.
He's not playing offense, right? I need him out there on defense.
He's a multi-tool. See?
Swiss Army knife.
He also returned a few punts in his day. So I'm going to say, at least for his day, he was athletic.
He's got, yeah, he
But
had to
that's
be.
still not saying a whole lot.
I just, for the, I don't know, yeah.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh my
5,
God.
6, 7, 8. We got 12.
Jeez.
But
This
at
is
least
nuts.
3 of them are in.
And the last.
What, Dixon, Menefeld, and who else?
Darden.
Bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Bomb.
So we've got, what, 3 corners?
Oh, Dixon. All right, Ray, what do you want to start at? I don't know, Ray. Where do you want to start at? Um,
Yeah, Ray, with all these ones, man.
well, should I start at Daylon, 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 and
All
Daylon,
day long.
or Daylon?
All day long.
I'll move Daylon to Matthews.
All
All
right.
right, we got a
What do you think?
linebacker, guys.
Okay. Ward. Oh. Who's that first Ward?
Denzel Ward.
Denzel Washington. Okay. So I'll take my Ward pick and I'll put it on the other Ward pick.
I mean, that's only fitting, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fits.
Denzel
Perfect.
to TJ or
TJ
TJ
to Denzel.
to Denzel.
Yeah, so now Uncle Doug's the only holdout there.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
And
boy.
then
Denzel.
we'll have the actual talented pool, and I'll put him somewhere.
Yo, don't be hating on my boy Jordan.
The splash mistake.
He's got the not the Warriors. He's got the Wizards balling up right now.
I'll go to Scott.
My boy Clarence.
All right, now we got another.
So I'm Eric. I'm the only Turner.
I don't have Turner.
I don't have Turner.
Yeah.
And I already have Joe Hayden, so I'll go to Ward. That puts
Okay.
Ward in.
All right.
Denzel, not TJ.
Yeah, Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel.
Denzel.
This team.
Hey, it looks like I have one final pick.
We got another. We have a trade, but
And there's a trade on this shit draft. Lar is going to Hayden, which makes 4, and that will conclude our defensive shit draft.
We're in.
So
Alright.
picks are decided.
who do you think would win in this? Their offense or their defense?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I will say though, they have some really big receivers. They
There's
can
some
they-
big bodies.
Yes, like Gordon's very big. Cooper's very
big,
big.
yeah.
Newsom's big.
Jim Brown's just a big guy.
Jim Brown's just huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Landry's just gonna be running around. Yeah.
So that, just so the listeners know, that means our offense is Baker Mayfield, Paul Warfield, Jim Brown, Ozzie Newsome, Josh Gordon, Jarvis Landry, and Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
And our defense, I am not remember all his first names, but it's Dixon, Minifeld, Denzel Ward, Clay Matthews Jr., Hayden, Scott, and Thom. So
Tom.
Thom Darden, isn't that right?
Darden, yeah.
It's
See, I
Thom-
almost
it-
fucking
it-
say Danded again.
It's Thom.
I'll be glad when this new huh?
It's Thom.
Yeah, Thom. Thom. Thom
It's so
Darden.
dumb. It's
Thom.
Thomas. His name's Thomas. We're just spelling Tom with an H.
Yeah, I'll be glad when this new fountain pen comes tomorrow. It's killing me.
Right in his fountain pen.
Well,
Someone get
the
this man a pen.
The handwriting is disgraceful.
How long has this episode been going, Ray?
We're at 53 minutes.
Oh man, well, I think we're done with this segment, guys. Let's move to segment 2, which would be MVP discussion. Yes, we haven't forgot about it. And this MVP discussion is none other than the 1980 NFL MVP, which is Brian Sipe, who played for who, Ray?
The Browns?
The Browns.
Oh,
Yes.
Man, how fitting they have an MVP with all this talent they've had throughout the years.
Right? Is that sarcasm over there?
By the way-
Sarcasm? What's that?
By the way, I do want to point out that last week we did the 1978 draft, where none other than Earl Campbell came in second place, and this year we're doing the 1980 draft, or not draft, MVP, where none other than Earl Campbell came in second place.
Yeah,
but
he
guess
did.
what? He has 500 more yards.
He does, yes.
Yeah. Almost
Ooh.
2,000 yards. 1,934.
Yeah. And he averages 5 yards a carry.
And he threw a touchdown pass.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, this time, well, I'll just go and say it. This time, in my opinion, my boy Earl's getting another one.
Well, let's just go over it real
We
quick.
can go over it, but
Brian Sipe, quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, won the MVP.
Damn fouls.
He threw for 4,100 yards and 30 touchdowns with 14 picks, and he ran for 55 yards and a touchdown.
And the Browns were 11-5 and won their division.
Earl Campbell, running back for the Houston Oilers, threw one pass for 2 yards. Completed one pass out of 2 for 57 yards and a touchdown. And then ran the ball 373 times, geez whiz, for 1,934 yards and 13 touchdowns. And then he also had 47 receiving yards.
And the Oilers were 11-5 and finished second in their division.
So the same record?
Same record.
Okay.
All right. And then some guy named Steve Bartkowski from the Atlanta Falcons, QB, came in third. He threw for 3,500 yards and 31 touchdowns and 16 picks. And ran for 35 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And they went 12-4 and won their division.
Okay.
And then none other than old Ron Jaworski, the quarterback from the Philadelphia Eagles, came in fourth. He threw for 3,500 yards and 27 touchdowns and 12 picks, and ran for 95 yards and a touchdown.
Okay.
Drew?
And the Eagles went 12-4 and won their division.
Wow.
And in fifth place is none other than Dan Fouts, quarterback for the Chargers, who threw for 4,700 yards and 30 touchdowns with 24 picks. And he also ran for 15 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And the Chargers went 11-5 and won their division.
Wow. Okay.
So 4 of the players won the division, and the other one got second.
Yeah.
No one has a worse record than 11-5.
Yeah. And I will point out that the offensive player of the year for 1980 was Earl Campbell.
Which was also the case in 78, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
this
believe
was
so,
his
yeah.
third straight offensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I will say this. Dan Fouts, his yard number would be impressive today.
Oh,
yeah.
47 is crazy.
And 30 touchdowns is fine. 24 picks is a lot.
Right. Yeah.
Old Dan was checking the ball.
He was slinging it around.
He also didn't. I mean, we talk about, him throwing the ball a lot. He only threw the ball like 40 more times than Brian Sipe. It wasn't like it was a huge difference like some of these other guys. Like, he threw the ball 120 some more times than Steve Bartkowski. But Brian Sipe threw the ball around the field as well. I don't know here, guys. He did kind of run away with the votes, though. Brian Sipe, I mean.
Yeah, so he won like 50% of the vote. Like I don't know. I wonder if people are just like, this is what Earl does. But I mean, this is he's almost got 2,000 yards.
I'm leaning toward Earl.
Yeah, I think I kind of said that. I'm leaning towards Earl as well.
Oh, do you know who Earl's quarterback was that year?
Would it have been Dante Pastorini?
It would not be.
Oh.
It would be Ken Stabler,
Okay.
who threw for 3,200 yards and 13 touchdowns and 28 picks.
Ooh.
And give the rock to Earl, dog. Quit throwing
Yeah.
picks.
Kenny Stabler, huh? Wow. I kind of forgot that he went elsewhere at the end of his career.
Huh. Yeah, I don't remember him playing
Yeah.
Tennessee. I guess it wouldn't have been Tennessee. It'd been Houston.
He'd been Houston, yeah.
Bum Phillips was their coach, though.
The old
was-
bum loved Earl.
It was the running back situation, and Mike Pruitt ran for a little over 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns for the Browns. Ozzie Newsome had 51 catches for 594 yards. So not a huge season for Ozzie there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm about to stick with Sipe. I think it's too close to call.
He did throw for 4,000 yards in the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, how many guys throw for 4,000 yards in 1980? Can't have been too many.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Fouts, him. Probably Marino.
Marino wouldn't have been in the league yet. He came in, 84?
Ooh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
You just said for the whole 80s, right?
I said I thought what I said. I meant to say by 1980.
Oh, by 1980.
Because that's when
okay,
that's when he did it. Was 1980.
Fouts. Joe Theismann every year, 4,000. Wait, Joe Namath, my bad.
Yep. Joe Namath did it in 67.
Joe Namath did it too. Okay.
Dan Fouts and Joe Namath. I'm looking. Sorry. I know this isn't good podcasting. Yeah, Namath did it in 67, which is quite a long time ago. Yeah. And
So yeah, I can't believe the Namath one was so.
that's it. And then Fouts did it, and Sipe did it. That's it. So it was only the third 4,000-yard season in history.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. But that played up a little bit on the.
I'm sure it
voting.
did.
Yeah.
Dan Fouts did it 3 years in a row.
That didn't
wow.
surprise me at all.
Hey.
You know, I guess here's my thoughts. You guys can tell me what you think, but I'm not going to give it to one of the other quarterbacks.
No. Because
Yeah.
none of them outperformed him. I think the interceptions knocks Fouts down.
Fouts, yeah, the interceptions knock him down. The other two didn't have the yards. So it's to me, it's Cypher Campbell.
Yeah. Huh. That does kind of put it in perspective, though. Like, this is only the third ever 4,000-yard season. Like,
Yeah, that would be. That helps a little bit. I don't know. I just.
I mean, it's a pretty big time stat, Drew.
Yeah, but Earl's just.
I know you're wrong. I like Earl Campbell more.
It's not. I mean, 1,900 yards is still nothing.
1,900 yards is a lot.
I mean, at that time, we had OJ go over 2,000.
Well, here's the thing. Campbell would have had a 2,000-yard season, but he missed a game.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yep. I've made my decision. I'm going to let Sipe keep it.
Yeah. Come on, Drew.
No. We can be split. I'm splitting the vote.
Yeah, we'll split the vote.
Split the vote. Give me Earl. Campbell Chunky Soup, baby.
What'd you say? You're going with Jaws?
Jaws.
Yeah, Ron Jaworski.
No. My boy. Daddy, you splitting it too?
Yeah.
You going with Earl?
Yep, I'm going with Earl.
Ray, you with me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got Sipe.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in for this Browns interesting episode.
Hit draft.
Oh, no.
And we would appreciate you tuning in next week for our Baltimore Ravens episode.
Oh.
I don't know about all that.
Lamar's the baby goat.
And thanks for tuning in to Sports the NEMO Way.